want me to do. It's a fucking problem. Like, I don't, I don't get why we can't, as adults, have different opinions. But it seems like it's not a problem until it's my opinion. Y'all can sit back and agree to disagree with anybody on this app but me. Why? Why? Y'all can have all these differences with everybody else but me. It's my opinion. Soon as I state my opinion, y'all fucking jump down my goddamn throat, stomp on my head, knee on my neck. It's a problem. My opinion is always a problem for y'all. I sit back, I listen to y'all opinions, I try to respond to it respectfully because I don't agree, and I'm not gonna sit back and motherfucking say or not, especially if I'm on the panel, right? If I'm on the panel and we having a fucking discussion as a panel, why the fuck can't I say I don't agree with what's being said? Or why the fuck can't I get on my own platform, right? And voice my opinion, because that's usually what the fuck I do. I don't go to y'all's platform and say, hey, let me get on your platform so I can put my message out there and get on my own fucking platform. But for some reason, my opinion is just like, it just irks the fuck out of y'all. You can't just take it, huh? Just can't just take my opinion and let it be that. Wow. And Cuban girl, what's up though? I don't even talk about your ass, because there's nothing to say about you for real. You are straight fucking trash. There's nothing to say about you for real. Why do you keep talking about my illness? Like, what is wrong with y'all? Y'all are 40, 50, almost 60-year-old people on this motherfucking app. And you sitting here trying to convince the world or TikTok that someone lied about having cancer way before TikTok even fucking existed. I don't get y'all. Y'all are fucking weird. Fucking weird as shit. I don't know. I mean, Cuba's still trying to convince people that I lied about cancer. I don't know. That's what she was talking about today, y'all. Came across my FYP, so I stopped and watched and started recording. Because when I got in there, she was talking about when I came across the FYP, she was talking about how I'm lying about cancer and I'm lying about why I got out of the military. And I mean, okay. Right, if they only knew or even cared about thyroid cancer, I probably would still have a thyroid right now. You know? If this society, period, was more educated on the thyroid itself and the illnesses and like I said, this is why I say now, anybody that thinks that they just have high metabolism, go get your thyroid checked. Because no, high metabolism is not fucking normal. We think it is. We think it's a great thing because you stay skinny, right? You stay skinny. You seem to stay in shape. But no, you're literally slowly killing your fucking body because your body doesn't even have time enough to get the nutrients from the food that you're eating because your metabolism works so fast that once you eat it, you shitting it right out. And this affects black women a lot. Oh, I love you too, Solo. Yes, that's literally what they had to do with me. They had to poison my thyroid because it was so damaged and so toxic by the time I actually gave a fuck, right? Cause like I told you, I was diagnosed with cancer, and I acted like I wasn't diagnosed with shit. I'm the one that didn't take my cancer seriously. I thought, hey, you know what? What the fuck is wrong with? Ain't nothing wrong with having a fucking overactive thyroid. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm staying skinny. I'm a little tired. You know what I'm saying? I sleep probably more than everybody else, but I didn't really think nothing of it. Like, what the fuck? Oh, no problem, believe the victim. But I never forget. And the doctor told me I got real sick. The doctor told me you just killing yourself. Like, there's no proper function of your thyroid. Like, it was so toxic. Like I said, it had wrapped around the back of my neck. That's how swollen and fucked up it was. Wrapped around the back of my fucking neck. I had to take iodine pills for like months before they could even operate. Because they had to try to kill it off. Like, kill the toxins in the thyroid, because you can die if they operate on a toxic thyroid and that shit gets into your bloodstream. You can die on the table instantly. Yep, my thyroid was literally strangling me. Yep. It's not even about people having to prove anything to anybody, because that's not what they do that for. It's not about proof, because you can prove them wrong and they'll still go with their narrative. These people know exactly what they're doing. That's why I said this is and I've been saying this without even realizing that I've been saying it. But I told y'all in the very beginning, when this shit happened, and I reached out to Cuban because I wanted to eventually, in the beginning when I reached out to her, I just wanted to leave the fucking group. Like, I just wanted to leave the whole, we are here for it. Like, y'all do y'all thing. I'm gonna be over here doing mine by myself, like I usually work. Like, this is why when I first got on this app, I explained like why I do not get into organizations and groups and all of that shit. Even within my own groups that I have, like, I'm not your leader. I'm not here to fucking to give everybody a job and tell them what to do. No, that's your choice. You step in line where you fit in line. I'm not here to tell nobody what to do. Because first of all, ain't now one of us gonna move until we check ourselves. I don't need a group of people for that. And I don't need to be in a group of fucking activists that are not like I said yesterday in that live. Y'all sit up here and y'all jump with alliances with all of these people. You don't know what their motives are. You don't know who they are for real. You don't know what they're fucking capable of. But then we call ourselves protesting with these people, fighting for liberation with these people. And yes, you end up in a situation like I was in. I ain't the first one. Like, come on now. I ain't the first one to go to a protest and be sexually violated. I'm not the first one to join an activist group and be sexually violated. This shit been happening since the beginning of time. That's why ain't now one of these movements been worth a damn. We live in a sexist world. Sexism is already sexual assault. Sexism is already sexual assault. So what the fuck makes y'all think that we live in a world that would end that? Because that literally takes the power away from sexism. So many people have been violated in so many fucking ways, thinking that they're fighting for the betterment of this society, only to find out that each generation we get fucking worse. So if we're getting worse, then what the fuck is that telling you? This shit ain't working. The shit that we're doing is not working. Burn it down. I truly believe we would all just come to the terms of burning this shit down. Fuck what comes next. Who cares? It won't be this shit no more. We know that much. It won't be this shit no more. And if we can come together to burn this shit down, then we can come together to build something better up. But that's not what we want as a society, and that reflects every day on this app. Y'all get on here and y'all blatantly lie on people. That's this cannot be. If this is really the mindset, if this is really the true mindset of these people, if they really believe the things that they are saying, then we are using an app to romanticize and dismiss the real dangers of mental health issues. But it's only one or the other. Either y'all really believe the shit that y'all are saying and doing, or you know for a fact, without a shadow of a doubt, that you are absolutely wrong, you lying, you manipulating, you fucking scamming on purpose, then I'm inclined to believe that somebody wrote this whole fucking script and all of y'all are a part of this shit. All of y'all that joined this app in 2020, right? All of y'all that joined this app in 2020, in 2021, y'all are all a part of this fucking whole scheme. Because if this is really who we are as a society, like on this app, if these are things that y'all truly believe, the shit that y'all put out, if you truly believe it, y'all are absolutely in need of mental care. Extreme mental care. Either way, y'all need some mental help. But I'm inclined to believe that y'all get, if somebody ain't writing the scripts for y'all, then y'all writing them yourselves. Which makes a lot of sense, because this is the dumbest shit, the crackiest shit. Like, you got a nigga in the fucking live last night talking about his name is not African, it's Ghanaian, like Ghana is not in fucking Africa. Like, are you serious, bro? Y'all are up here laughing and battling with somebody that you know is a convicted child abuser that shouldn't even be on the app in the first place. Even if you don't believe a goddamn thing I say about I Speak, you know damn well that nigga is creepy, weird, in the worst way. And y'all are steady uplifting these type of people. Y'all know Cuban is not motherfucking black. Y'all know Tavia really ain't got no reason to be running her fat ass jaws in the first place. I heard what you said too, Tavia, earlier. You said them racist, them white folks. It was one or the other. Either you said racist or white folks. Either way, it was some crackers. But you said they be slaying y'all black asses on this app. So you think crackers be slaying black folks on this app? And y'all talk about me and my blackness. When I guarantee y'all ain't gave a fuck about your blackness until you got on this app and knew that you could exploit it. But see, y'all coon shit be just seeping out. You think crackers is on this app slaying black folks. What does that mean exactly? I don't hate you either, Tanya. I don't. I mean, I already said, like, I never had no issue with you other than I didn't agree with how you did No Cry Zone when y'all friendship ended. But, you know, I never stopped following you. I never stopped supporting. That's not my relationship. So I ain't here to take no sides on that. I love No Cry Zone. I love you. I love all the black women on this fucking app. Like, I love people. It ain't hard for me to love folks. But I never get with just throwing shit on people that they don't fucking deserve. I don't care if I like you or not. I'm always gonna do what I believe is fair in my heart. Like, I can't do nothing else. I can't believe in what's in your heart. That ain't my heart. I can't speak on what's in your heart. That ain't my heart. So for me, like, for those people that just can't understand where I come from, I mean, that's on you. But I never have unnecessary beef with a black woman. Like, I'm just not gonna do that. I'm just not gonna do it. I saw Leola do that too. I did. But I wasn't gonna respond to her, cause girl, you don't get no cookies for doing the right thing. So, cause you done had a lot to say about me too. But I meant what the fuck I said. Like, I tried not to make it a thing between Ray and I. But I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say, and that's the topic at hand. And no, I don't understand linking up with people that you know for a fact are problematic. Like, it's one thing to, like, you know, I don't know, like, it's one thing to, you know, not be able to pay your bills, or, you know, get a traffic ticket, or, you know, shoplifting in a store. But when it comes to domestic violence and child abuse and sexual crimes, like, ain't no fucking linking up with that type of shit. Especially if you're not showing. What you said, baby? The hell you mean real practice? They ain't been really practicing?
First couple weeks conditioning. Then you take a break, and then you come back, and real practice stuff.
I mean, that's what you mean though, like real practice. That mean what? They gonna be knocking them across the damn field or some shit? For real? You got pads and stuff? Are you scared or something? Why you look like that?
You ain't got practice tomorrow, you?
What's today? Thank you, Kelly. I'm sorry, y'all. My son came up. Tell us about football practice. I've had to find that out the hard way, you know. But I said a long time ago, in order for us to have any type of balance in this world, there have to be people who are extremely nice, like too nice, like, because it's too much evil in this world, and people are not just nice enough. We think we are. I've talked about this before. We think we're nice, right? We think because we say nice things. But with anything, like without action, those words really mean nothing. So we walk around and we say a lot of things that don't really help each other as a society. People need to learn they're their own worst enemy. Well, yeah, they are. Because I said before, we have to learn the hard way, right? We have to learn the hard way in most cases. But if we didn't have those super kind people, if we didn't have those people that are just, we wouldn't have any type of balance. Like we'd have been done. We'd have been done destructed as a, like, I mean, this shit would have been over a long time ago. But that's the thing too. We've been losing balance for centuries. And we've damn near tipped the fucking scale. This is why the earth is reacting the way she's reacting right now. This is why I keep saying it's time for us to burn this shit down. I don't know. Y'all don't be paying attention. Hey, what that look like to you? A camel. It looks like a camel head. You see it? I do too. That is so cool. Anyway, y'all, I'm sorry. I'm sitting up here looking at this doggone painting of mine, and I swear it looks like a camel. You know what? I think I might turn that into a camel. Sorry, y'all. Let me get back to the conversation. But I think I'm going to outline it. Because, I mean, it's like perfect. Like, I'm going to look up details on how to draw a camel head, but it literally looks like it's already there completely. Like, I don't have to do nothing but outline that shit. That shit is going to be so cool. Anyway, let me get back. But yeah, the balance is off, and we about to go, whether we like it or not. Mother Nature ain't playing, but we keep playing in her face. So we about done. Oh, I am now. What happened? What I miss? Why you ask me if you can be here or not? Girl, don't let them folks play with your head. I ain't never said you couldn't be here. There's no reason for me to say that to you. There's no reason for me to feel that way. You ain't did shit to me. So, I mean, yeah, they trying to paint a fucked up picture, but that's just it. They're trying to paint a fucked up picture, not reality. So I'm not worried about it. Hey, Tavia. I'm not worried about the shit that they make up in their head. That's on them. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Thank you. Oh, excuse me. Y'all can tell I'm standing in front of the tub. I thought I took a picture that day of the whole dress, but I guess I didn't. Thank you. Oh, I mean, this is not for the people that don't. I mean, it's really for nobody, for real. It's just a picture and a question to those that do. To those that claim I am whatever the fuck y'all claim I am. They're trying to write my story that don't have no idea anything about it. And I mean, just straight making up lies. Like I could see if I had done something to these people. And if I did, I mean, now's your chance to come in here and tell me, like, why do you hate me? You know, why you out here calling me the names that you calling me? Why you out here, you know, talking about me the way you do? Y'all come here and say that, but you choose not to. I'm talking to more than those folks. I'm talking to the folks that have gotten on this app to blatantly fucking lie on me. Like, you know, No Cry Zone has recently added herself to that group of people. Like, you just blatantly lying. Like, I mean, let No Cry Zone tell it. I'm a child molester, the biggest child groomer on this app. Let her tell it. Yeah, so I know that it's me. I know that they just don't want to be honest with themselves, but oh man. Yeah, when I heard that recruiter, I was like, nah, fuck that shit. Y'all can have that. Y'all can have that. It's funny because my ex-husband and I and our friend at the time, we were all joining together, and we were like, we all gonna join the military together. We didn't know what branch we were gonna join, but we just went up there to talk to the recruiters. But we wanted to see if they could put us like all three on the buddy list. Like, we just wanted to go everywhere together. And yeah, we got up there and we all three ended up joining different branches. My ex-husband joined the Marines, I joined the Army, and our friend joined the Air Force. But when they got talking about what the Marines doing basic training, and I'm thinking I'm thinking I dodged water training by dodging the fucking Marines. Like, I'm going to Army. They ain't say nothing about no damn water training in the damn Army. And I got out the fucking Fort Leonard Wood and they threw my ass in that damn pool. I thought I was gonna die, bro. I ain't know nothing about that. But then I found out that not every person in the Army goes through water training. It's just certain bases. And Fort Leonard Wood was one of them. And baby, that was the scariest day of my life. The scariest. So. Yeah, well, at some bases you have to learn how to swim. You have to learn how to do something. You gotta learn how to get your ass out that damn water. They don't give a fuck what you do, as long as you don't touch them. But they throw you like what they did to us out at Fort Leonard Wood. They put us up on the diving board and like they blindfolded us And then you have your weapon in your hand too, so you also cannot drop your weapon. Like your weapon ain't supposed to even, I don't even know how they thought the weapon wasn't gonna get wet. Like, but your weapon is not supposed to be underwater. Like, you ain't supposed to drop it. It ain't supposed to be underwater. So I don't know what the fuck they thought. I don't know what the fuck they thought. I don't know if they cared if half of us knew how to swim or not, but that's how it started. It wasn't like no swimming lessons. It was just blindfold you, give you a weapon, spin your ass around, make you dizzy, throw your ass over in 14 feet of water, and you got to get from this end of the pool to the other end of the pool. And in between, you got to turn your uniform into a floating device. So, yeah. That's how that was. That's how that was. Oh, who in the box? Oh, okay. Sorry, y'all. I don't be looking at the screen sometimes.
Oh, sorry.
What's up? What's up? What's up? I don't think we've ever officially met. Oh Lord,
No.
have mercy.
Oh, here, I'll
Jump
put doo-doo
scare.
up.
Oh
Is
my
doo-doo
God.
better?
No, you don't. God, what is that?
That's Shaka Doo-doo. He told Blaze he was royalty, so.
I know, but did you just wait a minute?
Or do you prefer EBT ready?
Wait a minute, not cutouts like you have.
Yes. Yes, I did. Who do you prefer? EBT ready or Shaka Doo-doo? No. Anyway, so
I
I told
can't
you.
even call it because damn.
So I told you I'd make a call. So when I was in the Marines, one of the guys I served with, his dad's a 5-star admiral at the Pentagon. So I made a call about freaking ice squeaks. So he's actually on hold. That's why he didn't TAD back in October. He's actually on hold.
I believe that because I said it's got to be something like that because I had already heard that, his name was being brought up in some briefings. So whenever your name being brought up, you in some trouble. Like, I don't care what you tell these people on this app, you in some trouble. They just don't know what to do with him. And because they dropped the ball on my case, they fucked up. NCIS completely fucked up. And I recorded everything. So they can't, there's no way that, they can act like what happened didn't happen. I did half of it right here on TikTok. So it was in real time. They can't deny what happened. So they don't know what to do with him.
Well, it's not
They
just
fucked
on
up
here.
and he
It's
fucked
also
up.
it's also on Twitter because under the UCMJ, they have media guidelines, and he's violated quite a lot of them.
Yeah, he's violated a lot of them.
So
But
it's not just you; it's other people too. So he is being dealt with.
yeah, I'm pretty sure of that. I'm pretty sure of that. Like I say, he can tell these folks on this app all he want to, but
Yeah,
and
but
I
I
wasn't
told
in
you
the
I'd call
Navy,
the other
but I
day.
know that UCMJ, that's for every branch. That's uniform
Yeah,
code of military justice. So that means that's all across every branch. So
yeah, and I know you guys were speaking about it because they flagged like 4 of my pages the other day. Like freaking Shaka Doodoo flagged my thing about my video this morning when I walked outside with the dogs. I was like, "Oops, I almost stepped in some doo doo," and he flagged it. Didn't like it. But yeah, so you guys were talking about it. I told you in the comments I would call about it, so I called about it, and yeah, they got back to me saying that his conduct on social media, on Twitter especially, has been conduct unbecoming. So
yeah. And just in case y'all listening out there, it's still NCIS. Y'all know I got all the evidence of his unbecoming behavior. All of it.
and this man is married too, so I don't understand that. Like, you're out here freaking doing all this stuff for women and you're married, which is also against the UCMJ because, like, if they find out you do any sexual positions other than missionary, you can be charged. And him up here in his boxers
and polygamy is not legal in the military. So he can't even get away with that whole, my wife was okay with it. Like, I remember people tried to excuse what the fuck he did to me as some damn, oh, but they're in an open relationship. Open relationship doesn't mean you get to go out there and sexually assault other women.
Yeah, but when he
That's
sat up
not how
here
that
with his,
works.
there was a video where he was in boxers and a silk kimono, and he was like looking down. That's also, he can't do that either because that's conduct of becoming. So a lot of his stuff is under review.
Yeah.
And when you get orders, like when I got my orders, it was, I got them, I think in, we got back in September, and I had to report by November after our 30 days leave. So now
Right.
we're talking about ice week. So yeah, I had like, after that, I had to report by November 1st. And they don't change your orders unless you're, going to get court-martialed or you're on stop loss or on hold, which back in, I think, 2001, during 9/11, we got stop loss.
Mm.
So, yeah, I just wanted you to know that they are doing something about it.
I know that listen, I know that they don't have a choice, especially when it comes to my case. Like, people think that my case is over and done with because Congress ain't got back to me, NCIS ain't got back to me, but they don't have a choice. They're going to have to resolve this at some point. And the fact of the matter is they fucked up. They fucked up the investigation themselves, not me. They did. I have all of that proof. They know I have it. I put it on TikTok, so they know I got it. So they're not just trying to fucking figure out what to do with him. They also have to figure out what the fuck to do with all of those people, especially that supervisor at Honolulu NCIS. They're gonna have to figure out what the fuck they're gonna do with him. Because whether that was really him on the phone or not, nigga, that was your name that was given. So whether I speak got somebody to call me or y'all knew that this man was calling me trying to intimidate me on I Speak's behalf, y'all fucked up.
Well,
And then you failed to do anything about it. You failed to take my report. You refused to take my report, walked out of the fucking police station on me.
how long have you been out?
I've been out since 2011.
2011. Oh, so okay. So you don't have any reserve time left. Have you gone to the closest base JAG to you?
They met me at the police station and refused to take my report. They refused to take my report because I was recording. So they walked out, left me. And ever since then, they've refused to reschedule. And now they say they've closed the case because they can't schedule a meeting with me, but that's not true. They did schedule a meeting with me and walked the fuck out without taking my report.
I'll ask Admiral Belial. His son served with me. He's a really good dude.
I
I'll
even
ask him if
contacted the FBI
huh?
about this shit. I even contacted the FBI about this shit, and they ain't do nothing. I recorded that too. Matter of fact, I think I was on live when I called the FBI. That man was rude as fuck. So
Okay, about the topic about Eb's boyfriend. Eb's boyfriend is not her boyfriend because if he's a devout Muslim, like he said, they can not date under Muslim law. I think shit. I forget what it is. The law because they need a third party, and Eb's not Muslim, so they technically can't date. TV Head, who's a Muslim, went through all of that last night, so they're not even really dating. Muslims don't date; they marry.
that's
So
weird.
yeah, Dudu says he's Muslim, and he made threats last night to unalive Blaze and
Wasn't this guy on live saying he had months to live months ago?
who?
They asking if you're the guy that was on here saying you had months to live months ago.
Yeah, that was in December. Yeah, I have liver cancer. What about it? Still doing treatment.
Yeah, what about it? So you said, yeah, that's him.
point being is what?
And I'm sorry to hear that.
It's life. It's part of that burn pit exposure that we had over there.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, he also said he don't like black Americans either. That's what Doodoo said. So, and then Blaze called him out and then he malfunctioned. It's all right. It's life. People live, they die. It's life. So, not focusing on that. We got other topics at hand. So, yeah, but they're dealing with the I squeak, whatever you want to call them thing. But thank you guys.
I appreciate you making that call. I appreciate that.
No problem. We just need to get those people off this app. And, like yesterday, the Flamas tried to dox me. They ended up doxing my twin brother. Like, we're so sure they got me. Dudu and Eb are not dating because he's a devout Muslim and Muslims cannot date. They don't date. Like TV Head went into this whole deep thing yesterday that they can't. They can't date. They have to marry and then they have to like have a third party to like be there when they talk and stuff. He was going after Scala, wanting to go after his house or something, and was working with Patrick. I wasn't working with Patrick. And if you were there, I said I didn't care about what Patrick was trying to get me to do. I said, I'm here for the kids.